Dragon Ball Daima, or as it was originally leaked, Dragon Ball Magic, comes out in a couple days here, and I know exactly how it begins. It's all thanks to a little movie released back in 1991, known as Dragon Ball The Magic Begins, a movie that wasn't even made by Toei Animation. That's right, this movie is actually a bootleg of a Dragon Ball movie that is a remake of the first season of the show. So, prepare for the worst Dragon Ball movie ever made. So the movie starts out in a large village, with the village people gathering to worship a Dragon Ball.
This Dragon Pearl is a treasure in our village.
And if you can't already tell, this is gonna be rough. So the movie titled Dragon Ball The Magic Begins, or even Dragon Ball The Ultimate Edition, does not have Dragon Balls in it. Got it. No, that's great. That's awesome. So this Dragon Pearl is being passed on to the new village chief, and that's going great. This leads to the introduction of Pilaf.
I'm Kinghorn.
Right, Kinghorn, my bad. So Kinghorn kills everyone in the village, including the new chief. And now he has 2 Dragon Pearls. Obviously, all of us know he's summoning Shenron, right? That's not like a surprise to anyone here, probably. You clicked on a video titled Dragon Ball, like you probably know what's going on here. And after that, he says this.
When I finally get all of the 7 pearls together, a light will explode right in the middle of heaven. When that happens, the whole of the heaven and even the whole of the universe will be under my control.
I guess the idea behind this character is he's just Pilaf mixed with Frieza. You just put them together, that's Kinghorn, that's him. Then he says the next pearl is out to the east, which takes us to our main character, Goku.
I'm Monkey Boy.
Fucking alright. Here we see Monkey Boy and his grandpa alongside his magic pole and the 4-star Dragon Pearl. It just feels wrong saying all of this, I've got to be honest. Like, I feel stupid. The grandpa then just decides to start the conversation like this.
My boy, I don't care about my own life, but this pearl is very important. We can't lose it.
Which is like a crazy way to start a conversation, let alone with like your star pupil and grandson. Like, what? Son, I don't give a shit if I die, but that family heirloom right there, you keep that safe, or I will fucking kill you. So Grandpa Gohan says they should start training. And if you want to get a gist for this movie, this is kind of how the whole rest of the movie goes. It's at this point that Gohan realizes he may have just killed a child, and rightfully panics.
Oh no.
And there's a lot more insanity here and some fantastic line delivery.
Let it go. You're blocked.
Forget it, I haven't lost yet.
But for the sake of time, we're moving on. So Monkey Boy begins traveling to find food for dinner when he spots the perfect meal, an adult crocodile. So naturally, he beats the shit out of it and begins hauling it home when he runs into someone new. Literally.
Hey, out of the way, quickly!
And that's attempted murder, if you weren't aware. The car literally stops and then she hits the gas to keep pushing him over. And furthermore, she literally does not care that she tried to kill him.
Hey, you're the monster! What do you think you're doing stopping my Jeep, huh?
Like, how dare you not get run over by my Jeep, you asshole kid? And if you don't think this is attempted murder, this is. Introducing our lovable side character, Bulma.
I'm Sito.
Cedo, lovable side character Cedo. And then they just have this insane conversation.
The granddad told me that there are 2 kinds of people. One is boys and the other is girls. I remember he said that a girl's chest is bigger than a boy's. Why should your chest be bigger? Hey, can I take a look? Hey, you can't touch me. My grandpa said that too. He said a boy mustn't touch a girl. He said that those who do are called rapists.
Oh my God, dude. How do you just put that in a movie? Like, I don't get it. It was a different time, 1991. Then Goku finds out that Ceto actually has a Dragon Pearl. You know, like in the actual show. Then she tells Monkey Boy, I'm still not over it, that's so stupid, that there are Frieza soldiers heading towards his grandfather's house. So they head straight there.
Hey, wait for me!
And meanwhile, Grandpa Gohan is getting his ass kicked by Frieza soldiers that were heading to his house. And by the time that Monkey Boy arrives, everyone is gone and his grandpa's dead.
Where's Grandpa?
Monkey Boy then remembers that scarring conversation that he had earlier that we already talked about.
My boy.
And the epic quest begins. Woo! Dragon Ball, baby! Oh yeah, and their Jeep gets destroyed. So naturally, after traveling by elephant for a while, they have this reasonable transition.
This is very tasty. How do you make this beef jerky? But this is not beef. Huh? Well, then what is it? It's spider mixed with gecko.
Yeah, no, that didn't confuse anyone the first time we watched it.
What the hell?
What? What is happening? What the fuck is going? Why did this turn into a horror movie?
Was it a flashback or?
Oh, was it a flashback?
I'm gonna go take a look.
Maybe,
Oh, maybe-
a flashback.
I think it's yeah, it's different. It's
It's
different
a
people.
different person.
Yeah, they just had the worst transition ever. We then meet these characters, including the massive race crime that you can see here. For anyone who hasn't watched Dragon Ball before, number one, I don't know why you're here. Two, that character is supposed to be Oolong, who looks like this. And if you haven't noticed, they took some liberties in the art department, apparently. Yeah, so he normally isn't doing blackface. That's just literally a blackface for no reason. Like, it's not accuracy or anything. I don't know why they did it. Anyways, obviously, Monkey Boy fights him, and he wins. But then Oolong says he'll just be his slave for some reason.
Please don't hit me, sir. I'll call you master, okay? I'm very good at kissing asses, you know that. I can make you feel very special.
No. Bad touch. Bad touch.
I just can't resist pretty girls like you.
Bad touch. Bad touch. Bad touch. And it's at this point that Oolong shows that he can transform into other people. And then he reveals his original form, which if you think about it means that he chose to do blackface because he thought it would scare people more. Which is kind of fucked up, to be honest. This guy's a piece of shit. So naturally, he joins the Dragon Pearl squad. Yeah. And that's just in time because a mysterious man appears. And it's Yamcha. I literally do not care about their movie names anymore. I'm calling them what they are. And alongside him is the best character in the entire film, Parrot. It's obviously supposed to be Poir, but Poir sucks ass compared to Parrot, dude. He's sick. I love Parrot. Fucking love Parrot, dude. So Yamcha tries to rob them, which doesn't work. So then he tries to rob them again. And then this happens. Are you serious right now? Yeah, so after that great CGI sequence, Bulma appears and breaks up the fight because Yamcha's scared of women, and he runs away. So that night, the group decides to see the Turtle Man.
Moonwalk magic!
They do this because they want to know if he can beat King Horn. Unfortunately, Yamcha beats him there, though.
Someone told me your kung fu is very powerful. And he wants to challenge you. If he beats you, then he'll be famous.
So someone wants to challenge me. Who is he? Tell me, who is he?
He'll be here very soon.
He's coming now. Okay, I'll show him.
Also, obviously, the Turtle Man's Master Roshi, and he's like the only character that's accurate in this film. except for the fact that he is a literal turtle man at the beginning. Perfectly accurate.
Now, one of you want to challenge me to a duel, is that right? Is it you?
Me? Oh, no, sir. Not me.
It's not you? Then it must be. Oh?
Me?
That is a red flag right there. That is a red flag.
Don't be afraid. You're such a cute little thing. Ooh, I'm itchy all over for you.
Red flag, absolute red flag. Get the fuck out of there. So, Goku proves that he has a pure heart. Yamcha gives him a Dragon Ball because he was being an asshole, and then runs away, obviously. And Roshi reveals that he himself has a Dragon Pearl, and there's only one way to get it from him.
I can let you have it, but, you have to pay something for it.
So what do you want?
I want to see you without any clothes on.
Oh, dear, you dirty old man. How could you think of something as low as that?
Dude, don't act like you wouldn't do the same thing. Like, just a minute ago, you were literally chasing them around. Like, what the fuck? Then Oolong shows Roshi his boobs. I'm not kidding. Also, I'm not going to bother elaborating on this. If you've seen original Dragon Ball, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And now that the group has 3 Dragon Balls, they lose all of them. That's because the Frieza soldiers from earlier followed them here. And then they blew up the house. And Master Roshi. But luckily, everyone made it out okay, including Master Roshi, who apparently just swam away from that. But now, King Horn has 6 Dragon Balls, and he makes one of the dumbest fucking predictions I've ever heard.
Where is the 7th Dragon Pearl?
Don't worry about it. Now I possess 6 Dragon Pearls. I believe whoever has the 7th pearl will come and deliver himself to us, you know. Ha 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 ha.
I'm sorry, that's just stupid as fuck. Why, if you have one of the Dragon Balls, would you bring it to the other 6? I understand that the goal is to collect all 7. Obviously, everyone gets that. My issue is, why would you not just give it to someone, go get the other 6, and then bring it back to the first one? That doesn't, like if you fuck up, you're gonna give him the wish. Like, what the fuck? So obviously, the group's goal now is to get the last Dragon Ball. But it turns out Oolong just had it this whole time. He's just been carrying it with him and didn't tell anyone. So, fucking great. You know, that's really convenient. And you know what they fucking do with it? They bring it straight to King Horn. Like, what the fuck? Am I crazy? Like, is that not just the dumbest thing you could do? Anyways, the Dragon Pearl squad makes their way into the village and just start killing people, which leads to this kind of weird scene. Okay, I know what they're going for. Like, it's hard to get a shot because they're moving around so much. But the way they do it, it just looks like she doesn't know who's on her team and who's the enemy. Which one do I shoot?
Which one's the real one?
But don't worry, she figures it out.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Brutal. And then we move on to the big bad himself. King Horn, baby. This is the moment we've been waiting for. But what's this? Grandpa Gohan is still alive? Whoa! I'm sorry. I need to chill out. I apologize. I'll take 5. Give me a minute.
You all right?
Please help my grandpa.
Give me the pearl or I'll kill him.
Don't do it. If you do it, we all die. If I give him the Dragon Pearl, we'll all die anyway.
Come on, give me the pearl. So, if you want to keep the Dragon Pearl, and he dies.
We'll help you, Grandpa.
Untie him quickly, come on. I'm all right.
So if you were listening closely, you just heard Grandpa Gohan say, "I'm fine," after getting kicked like that. Which means that King Horn was just like, if you want to keep the pearl, then he dies. And then he just didn't kill him. And gave him back. I don't know. What was the point? Like, why did you do that? He was like bargaining, and then he just gave his bargaining chip back. Then King Horn used his signature ability to create a bunch of zombies out of the old townspeople, and they just kind of bumped into him. Like, they don't really do anything. It just really just annoyed them, if anything. The scene does really make a great point, though. Why the fuck is she here? She couldn't be, I don't know, maybe guarding the Dragon Ball somewhere else? Like, why is she here? Like, she's not helping anyone. She hasn't done anything this whole time. Anyways, Goku manages to get King Horn to turn off the zombies, and they realize there's only one way they can defeat him.
Do you know where that devil's hidden the 6 pearls?
I suspect they're inside his stomach.
When the 7 pearls meet, he'll explode.
This is so dumb. This is equivalent to Garlic Jr. summoning the Dead Zone after he became immortal. You know, the only thing that could have stopped him. Why would you even swallow the pearls if this was even an option? Like, if the dragon would make you explode, maybe just put them somewhere? Like this motherfucker's Omega Shenron now. Like, what the hell?
Boy, the magic pearl.
So not only does he eat all 7 of the Dragon Balls, but his spaceship flies in and picks him up so that it can also explode with him and just kill all of the bad guys in one fell swoop. Like, again, that's convenient, I guess.
You are all only granted one wish. So what do you wish for? You must tell me now.
Dane, make your wish now.
I want my home and my village restored. No more monsters. And bring back peace to us.
I see. Your wish is granted.
Hooray! All's well that ends well. Everyone came back to life and everyone lives happy ever after. And there's even another CGI scene, and Goku actually does the Kamehameha in it. So that's cool, you know? I give this movie a lot of shit, but I mean, that's kind of neat. Like, that's a nice little thing to add in there. One last thing I do want to talk about, though, is this movie actually has 2 different cuts. There's a CGI version and a less CGI version. And there's a lot of stuff that's different, but the one thing I want to point out is the dragon in the non-CGI version is fucking hilarious. It's just a really shitty puppet, and I love it, I gotta say. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the Dragon Ball content, maybe subscribe. We've got a lot more coming over the next month. Oh, and real quick, if you're watching this way after it came out, my second channel should have the edited version of my first time watching this. So if you want to check that out, I'll link that down in the description below. And as always, have a good one.